Coach Greg. In today's video, we're exposing the best and worst fitness YouTubers. And so I got this video for watching Tanner Shuck. The guy's a natural phenom, looks incredible. And so he was going on about the best and worst fitness YouTubers. And the standards is you have to have at least 1 million followers. And so I liked what he was doing. The only problem is he was missing so many YouTubers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his video, talk about it. I'm going to add on all the top YouTubers that the guy's actually missing.
How could I not start with Athlean and Jeff Cavaliere? The man has the biggest fitness channel on YouTube with over 13 million subscribers.
And so he starts with Athlean, says the guy has the biggest fitness YouTube channel on YouTube. And the guy's right. He has by far the most followers, over 13 million followers. And remember, Athlean has been at it as long as I have. Started in 2006 and has amassed over 2 billion views. That's right, 2 billion times people have watched Athlean. And so that is absolutely incredible.
Jeff Nippard. This guy takes fitness education to another level. The dude has nearly 3.8 million subscribers and deservingly so.
Up next, Jeff Nippard closing in on 4 million followers. That is amazing. And Jeff produces science-based videos, not often sharing his own opinion, but strictly going by what the research says. And so if you want an unbiased science approach videos, highly recommend you go and follow Jeff Nippard. And also important to note is Jeff Nippard also 100% natural. Many people saying that you have to be on steroids to be a popular fitness influencer, but as you can see from this list, many of the guys are actually natural.
Matt Does Fitness and Mike Thurston. Two other big-time fitness YouTubers that I've watched a lot.
And up next, Matt Does Fitness and Mike Thurston. He's lumped them together as they do very similar types of videos. Both of these guys have over 1 million followers. However, they're not as popular as they once were. Yes, their bodies are absolutely incredible. They look amazing, but as of late, they're not getting the views that they once had. In the last month, Mike Thurston only had 2.7 million views, while Matt Does Fitness had 1.5 million views. And I know you're thinking, well, that's a lot, that's several million, but in comparison, Jesse James West, over 55 million views in 1 month alone.
I know a big knock on Matt Does Fitness and Mike Thurston is that they're often accused of being fake natties and lying about it. And I mean, just look at these dudes. They're both jacked as f***. Now, do I think they're on steroids?
And what does Tanner think about their natural status? Well,
I sure as shit hope they are, because they make me feel tiny.
You heard it from him first. He sure as shit hopes that they are.
Greg Doucette! Undoubtedly one of the most polarizing fitness YouTubers. I think he's one of these guys you either love or hate. Even if you hate him, with nearly 1.8 million subs, you can't ignore him. Not only that, the dude's put out over 2,700 videos. 2,700!
And in researching all these guys, what I was shocked to find out is that I actually have the most YouTube videos of anyone, 2,700. In comparison, Jeff Cavaliere, who has a shit ton, he's been doing videos since 2006, has just over 1,300 videos. And so imagine, I put out over 2,700 videos. And so when people ask me, what is your best advice if you want to become a YouTuber? I'm like, post as often as you can. The more videos talking about the more topics that you can, the more chances people are going to watch what you're doing, learn from it, and so they're going to follow your channel.
I can't even put out one high-quality YouTube video a week, and this guy puts out 1 to 2 videos a day. I honestly can't keep up with him, so I really can't give a fair opinion on him simply because I haven't consumed enough of his content.
I don't want nor expect everyone to watch every single one of my videos. I have 2 videos a day on most days, and so pick the one you want to watch, or pick the favorite video that you see for the entire week. And so don't judge me by the videos you think I'm making, and don't just read the title. Watch what I'm actually saying. Am I actually giving legit fitness advice, or is it all nonsense? I'll let you decide.
There's no doubt he's an incredibly intelligent guy who's worked very hard to build up his channel. I think a funny joke would be, you'll know you've made it in the fitness industry when Greg Doucette's made a video about you.
And so there you have it, Tanner Shuck, your very own video about you.
Jesse James West and Will Tennyson. Similar to Matt Does Fitness and Mike Thurston, I had to pair these guys together because their content is really similar. I actually don't even consider these guys legitimate fitness YouTubers.
And so I 100% have to disagree. He doesn't consider that Will Tennyson and Jesse James West are legit fitness YouTubers. I personally think that they 100% are. These guys are meeting other people who are fitness YouTubers and is sharing information about what it's like to train with them.
Where should the training go from here on out?
It should stay the same, dude, but obviously you just have to be
aware that your calories are a little less, you know, they're a little restrictive.
Oh, they're pretty restrictive.
What's your philosophy to your training?
My philosophy is getting it done.
Getting it
See,
done?
I'm a professional. I can do it under any way, any circumstance. I can do it any way you want to get it.
Will Tennyson has close to 2 million followers, while Jesse James West approaching 3 million followers. Both guys are strength athletes, competed in powerlifting competitions, and both preparing for bodybuilding. And so to me, these are the younger generation of the Matt Does Fitness and Mike Thurston's, only 100% natural.
The crazy thing about YouTube is you can make your channel about whatever you want it to be about. So while technically these guys are fitness YouTubers, they've definitely taken the fitness entertainment direction over fitness education.
And so yeah, I disagree with that. Fitness education, these guys, 100%.
And last but not least, Ryan Humiston. Definitely my favorite of the big fitness YouTubers. Now, is he natty? Hard to say.
Imagine thinking that Ryan Humiston's natural. And listen, he does offer a lot of good advice, just sometimes it's very controversial and I don't agree with what he's saying. I've made several videos about Ryan Humiston in the past, and so I'm just giving you my honest, unbiased, unfiltered opinion. I'm not the biggest fan of Ryan Humiston, but I can see the allure. The guy's got over 1 million followers. He's doing great, and so if you want to follow Ryan Humiston, give him a follow.
So yeah, there's my opinion on the biggest fitness YouTubers. Also, who did I miss?
And so I have no idea what's wrong with this guy's recommendation feed, but here are some of the guys that he missed. And so first up, Noel Diesel, over 3 million followers. Guy gets over 80 million views per month. But Coach Greg, you were saying Jesse James is more popular. Well, Noel Diesel's content is very short, oftentimes 30 seconds. In comparison, Jesse James' long form videos. And when you make long form videos, you're paid about 100 times or more money than you are when you're watching short form videos. And so if you're popular on long form content, people are going to watch you much longer. Think of it. If you watch someone for 30 seconds versus someone for 30 minutes, who are you in fact paying more attention to? Who do you like more? Yeah, you can pay attention to someone for 30 seconds, but to capture their attention and talk to them for 10 or 20 minutes, that takes true talent. And so to me, much more impressive for people to put out long form content than when doing shorts. And Noel's content, it's strictly for the beginner. If you're an intermediate or advanced level lifter, probably not going to gain much information from watching Noel. But for the extreme beginner, his content, it is perfection. Highly recommend you watch Noel Diesel. Next up, Derek, more plates, more dates. How could he not have him on the list? Guy has over 1.8 million followers and has over 600 million views on his YouTube channel. Derek produces highly educational, very informative videos about performance enhancing drugs, SARMs, steroids, you name it, even supplementation. And so highly recommend you give Derek a follow. Next up, how could you not have Sean Nalajowick? He's got 2 channels, both with over 1 million followers. His YouTube shorts have exploded, people watching, learning valuable information from Sean. He summarizes quick and easy information and does so in an entertaining fashion, and so highly recommend you give Sean Nalajowick a follow. And up next, imagine talking about fitness YouTubers and not mentioning Chris Bumstead. Chris Bumstead, the most popular bodybuilder in the entire world, has over 3 million followers on YouTube. And so if you're a serious bodybuilder, you've been training for years, look no further than Chris Bumstead for some of the best tips you can get. Highly recommend you give him a follow, as if you're not already following him. And up next, another fellow Canadian, Jeremy Ethie. The guy has amassed over 5 million followers and over 600 million views. And again, the guy's 100% natural and has a master's in kinesiology, just like Coach Greg. And if I'm being perfectly honest, many times I do feel that Jeremy Ethie does not accurately reflect the science. If I had to recommend one person's channel, and if it was Jeff Nippert or Jeremy Ethie, I would 100% recommend Jeff Nippert over Jeremy Ethie. And remember, these guys are both Canadian, and so is Will Tennyson. And so Canada doing very well on the big YouTuber fitness map. And the number one supplement I'd recommend all of these YouTubers and yourself if you're watching this, of course, you know it, it's GO2 Max. And why? Well, the main ingredient NMN, which has been studied and shown in double-blind, placebo-controlled human studies to dramatically improve your cardio. And what's the most important muscle in the human body? the heart. And so by increasing your ability to perform cardio, getting in better shape, you can recover faster, you can train harder, you're obviously going to make better gains in the gym, live a longer and healthier life. Interested in GO2 Max, please enter code Greg, click the link in the description. Normally you could get our supplements on Amazon, but this one's been banned by the FDA. Can't sell it on Amazon, but you can get it at my website. And remember, NMN, it's not banned by WADA. It's not a drug. You can use it in drug-tested sporting competition, and the stuff, it actually works. And so what are you waiting for? Code Greg, 10% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost that algo. You know you want to comment. Also, don't forget to watch the 2 Loops and cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team, the Circle Diet Book, the Harder Than Last Time clothing line. Please use code Greg, 10% off, and for a free diet and training program, enter your first and last name and email address. Going to be sent right to you. Head over to our website right now. And until next time, I am out.